My name's Saj. It's short form for Sajiva. I come from Colombo in Sri Lanka. I came here as an international student 2.5 years ago. There were a lot of my friends who had already come to this country and they used to tell me of the life here. I currently live in Collingwood. It's a student apartment and Melbourne was considered to be a friendly city. I currently work in a call centre. I would say 90% of my friends, I met them from work, and they would introduce you to their friends, and then you just form this whole network of friends, and the web just keeps spreading. I always wanted to be independent and do things for myself. Have you seen this movie?
No.
LA Confidential?
No. Was it good?
She won the Oscar for it. I guess my love for shopping, I don't know, it comes with the need to be kind of different with what you wear and having that confidence.
$2.
That's fun. Okay, John. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I guess my biggest fear was not making many friends, because having friends in another country is probably the most important thing ever. Having good friends kind of defines what you end up doing in the country, because as long as you're with them, you have more experiences because you do things as a group. So that to me is very important, because that basically makes up the experiences that you have. In that way, I'm envious of Jeremy. Even in economy, it's like business. I feel very excited at the moment in regards to doing this activity, because I think my friends have done this before and it seems to be a kind of part of Australian culture to play this sport at some point in your life. I'm just hoping that they could just give me a few pointers before I begin the game so that I know what I'm doing. Do you have different rates like for the balls, like in bowling?
No, I think they're all the same.
Oh, I thought you did. I wasn't sure.
Cool. Yep. I'm a bit worried because this is not something I've done before, and considering this looks like an activity that requires a lot of coordination, I'm just hoping that I do not actually make a fool of myself while trying to do this, especially when it seems like I'm surrounded by people who do it as a sport and take it quite seriously.
I don't know. I reckon you'll get it.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Can you curve the ball like that?
Hi, how you going? My name's Daniel.
Mitch.
Hello. Hi.
Sarge, nice to meet you.
Sarge.
If you go...
The game of bowls is quite simple. You've got one team that plays against another team. The idea is to get your bowls closer to the jack than the opposition. The more that your team gets in a row closer, the more you score. You always start with 2 feet on the mat, step forwards, and simply roll to the other end. And hopefully, that's not too bad. That way, so it will go
We've
that
had
way.
a bit of coaching with this, and we've also had a practice.
That's the best so far.
It kind of reminds me of a miniature golf course with the really nicely set out turf. I did have quite a bit of fun doing this, and yeah, I think it's one of those games that does not involve a lot of competition. It's a game that you could actually play, have fun with, and if you lose, you still had fun.
That's better, sort of.
Just one of those games where you could just do with your friends and not take it too seriously.
The idea is this is quite social. You come down and simply play bowls, have a few drinks and enjoy yourself on a Friday night.
Back home, the drinking culture would be you just gather at a friend's house. Most of the time it might be doing a cricket match or, on the night of election or even for a birthday. Over here in Australia, we have the whole pre-drinks thing where it's, a little party before you go out and then another big party once you're at the bar, the club. And then there's usually the bar hopping thing where you go from one bar to the other, which is not something that we do in Sri Lanka.
Hello, I met you. I met you, Cam. Cam.
So you do this on a weekly basis or
Yes,
on a
we
daily
do
basis?
it. No, we do it on a quite a regular basis. We do
Okay.
it. We do a lot of it during the week as well.
Yeah.
We do it.
So would you consider this something important when it comes to Australian culture?
Oh yes, you bet. I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very much so.
It's one of those sports which everyone can do, that's the great part about it, is that if you're 70, you can still come out and bowl. We've got bowlers here that are 90 years of age, but we've also got bowlers here that have started up the sport at 14 and 15, and they play together. One person might have a beer and the other one has a soft drink, but they still talk about what they're doing and they love it.
It's like my first time here, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't play, so.
Okay, cool.
She lies. She's like the second best one here.
I learned something new today with the whole lawn bowls thing, and usually what people say is that when it's your first time, it's usually a bit difficult. I think we did fairly okay. Our team didn't win, but we still had heaps of fun.
Even though the weather wasn't that great today, everybody still turned up. So I think it says, you know, Aussies like having fun, even if the weather's not so great. Just come out with your friends and family and have a good time.
Shot.
Go, 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 go.
We just had a great time. We met some really fantastic people, really friendly people as well, and I got to speak to a few senior members of the club who told me how this sport has actually changed a bit of their life. And yeah, I would say this has been a really good day for me.
All over.
Gotcha.
Evelyn.
Nice to meet you, Evelyn.
I'm Joan. Are you hooked on it?
Yes.
Good. My name is Joan, and I've been at this club, I think I consider now probably about 23 years, and it's a great part of my life, and yes, I am. I'm 81 now, nearly 81, and I'm hoping I'll be here for quite a long time yet.
So how did you enjoy your experience tonight here?
I had heaps of fun. I mean, not only did I learn a sport, I just like to see just love the whole gathering of people.
Yes.
I managed to interact with my friends and actually do something with them and see how happy people could be just as a result of a club and a sport, and kind of just shows to me personally that Australian culture, that at least there can be one day where you put aside everything and you just have fun.
Good work, Sarge. It's not as easy as it looks. Trust me, I've tried it. After the break, we'll find out more about Australia's multicultural society and ask the question, where did your ancestors come from? Stick around.